alive. It takes us deep into the heart of a wild African jungle, where silence hides danger and nature becomes the enemy. At first, it looks like a simple mission of two forest rangers. But very soon, the jungle begins to show its secrets. Strange sounds echo through the trees, shadows move in the dark, and something unnatural waits beneath the soil. This is not just a fight for survival, but a story of infection, transformation, and the terrifying bond between humanity and nature. The film begins with the sound of flowing water and the thick silence of the African jungle. Two rangers, Gabby and her partner, are on a mission. Their work is routine, yet the atmosphere feels heavy, as if the forest itself is watching them. While traveling through the river, Gabby sends up her drone to survey the dense trees. The machine buzzes above the canopy, scanning the jungle's hidden corners. Suddenly, the signal cuts off. The drone crashes, colliding with something unseen. Gabby insists on retrieving it, even though her partner warns her about the dangers. The jungle is not an ordinary place. It is full of traps, poisonous plants, and things better left undiscovered. Still, Gabby moves deeper into the forest. The air grows thicker, filled with strange noises that don't belong to birds or animals. A sudden rustle from the shadows makes her stop, but when she looks, nothing is there. The ground feels damp, and something about the silence is unsettling. Her steps are cautious, but fate is already guiding her toward an encounter that will change her life forever. The jungle has claimed her attention, and soon it will claim much more. Gabby's search for the fallen drone leads her deep into the jungle, but danger strikes before she can find it. A hidden trap snaps shut, injuring her leg. She collapses to the ground, struggling in pain, unable to move. Her radio is out of range, and her partner is too far away to hear her cries. For a moment, it feels like the jungle will leave her there to die. Out of the shadows, two figures appear, an older man named Barend and his younger son, Stefan. Their appearance is strange, almost otherworldly. Their clothes are rough, their bodies marked with scars and dirt, as if they have lived here for years without contact with the outside world. They carry her to their shelter, a crude hut built from wood and stone, hidden beneath the thick trees. Inside, Gabby notices their strange lifestyle. Barend prays before a massive tree root that stretches across the ground, his words low and reverent, as if speaking to something alive. Stefan avoids her eyes, carrying food silently, his movements heavy with unspoken thoughts. The father warns her of dangers in the jungle, of creatures that move at night, and of a power that feeds on the living. The longer Gabby stays with Barend and Stefan, the more she feels the weight of the jungle pressing down on her. She begins to notice strange details, ropes stretched between trees, sharpened sticks buried in the soil, and traps hidden under leaves. These are not for animals. They are made for something else. At night, eerie sounds echo through the forest. They are not cries of birds or beasts, but something deeper, unnatural, as if the ground itself is breathing. Gabby also notices the jungle's disturbing beauty. Fungal growths cover tree trunks, glowing faintly in the darkness. Spores float in the air like dust, sticking to her skin whenever she moves. The shelter itself is surrounded by twisted roots that seem almost alive. When she asks questions, Barend's answers are vague and filled with warnings. He speaks of a great power hidden within the earth, a living force that punishes and transforms. One night, Gabby has a dream so vivid it feels real. She sees bodies half consumed by fungus, faces frozen in silent screams, their flesh merging with wood and soil. She wakes in terror, only to find Stefan watching. Gabby's wound from the trap begins to throb with unbearable pain. At first, she thinks it is only an ordinary cut, but soon she sees small threads of fungus growing inside the flesh. Panic takes over as she tries to clean it, but the infection spreads faster than she can stop it. Every touch burns, and her skin begins to change. Barend watches with calm eyes, almost reverent, as if this suffering is sacred. He tells her the jungle does not kill, it transforms. His words are filled with strange faith, praising the ancient roots and the fungal growth as if they are a god. Gabby is horrified, realizing he accepts the infection as a blessing, not a curse. Stefan, however, is different. He brings her herbs, water, and tries to ease her pain in silence. His hesitation shows his inner conflict. He is torn between the devotion of his father and the human need to save Gabby. But the spores in the air make everything worse. Each breath feels heavy, each sound more distant. Gabby's fear grows not only of the infection inside her, but of the possibility that she is already too late. The jungle has begun to claim her. Night falls, and the jungle comes alive with movement. From the shadows, the creatures emerge, figures that were once human, but are now unrecognizable. Their bodies are covered in fungus, faces twisted, eyes hollow. They move slowly, yet with terrifying certainty, drawn to sound and light. Their skin is cracked, their mouths sealed by growths, yet a low groan escapes from deep within them. Gabby watches in horror as one of them stumbles close to the shelter. Barrand kneels in prayer instead of fighting, whispering to the roots, as if welcoming the monsters. To him, they are not enemies, but servants of the jungle's will. Stefan grabs a spear, his hands trembling. For the first time, Gabby sees him defy his father's faith, choosing survival over surrender, over. The battle with the creatures leaves the shelter in ruins. Smoke from burning wood mixes with the heavy air, carrying spores that cling to every surface. Gabby's infection grows worse with each passing hour. Her skin feels tight, her veins burn, and faint patterns of fungus spread across her arm. She hides it at first, but Stefan notices. His silence speaks louder than words. He knows what is coming. Barrand, instead of offering help, begins chanting prayers at the roots. His voice rises in a fevered tone, praising the mother of the forest who consumes and renews. To him, Gabby's suffering is proof of nature's divine power. Gabby can barely believe his devotion, horrified that he welcomes the infection that is killing her. Stefan sits by her side at night, his face full of sorrow. Slowly, he reveals the truth. He himself carries the infection. It has been inside him since childhood, controlled, but never gone. Every day he fights to keep it from consuming him fully. But he fears he is losing the battle. Gabby realizes he is both protector and victim, torn between his father's faith and his own fading humanity. The jungle has not just trapped them, it is inside them. Gabby knows her time is ending. The infection spreads quickly, climbing up her arm and across her chest, burning her body with every heartbeat. She can no longer hide it, and Stefan can no longer deny what he sees. She remembers the hollow, lifeless creatures wandering the jungle and realizes soon she will become the same. An empty shell, a vessel for the fungus. With broken breaths, she turns to Stefan. Her voice is weak, yet her words cut deep. She begs him to free her from this fate, to stop the jungle from claiming her soul. Stefan trembles, gripping the knife, his heart torn between mercy and unbearable grief. At first, he resists, whispering that there must be another way. But when he sees the pain etched across her face, he understands. With tears in his eyes, he fulfills her last request. The jungle falls silent, as if mourning with him. After Gabby's death, Stefan wanders through the jungle, broken and alone. The shelter lies in ruins, his father's voice is gone, and the weight of what he has done follows every step. For a moment, it feels like he has survived, escaping the horrors that consumed everyone else. But the truth soon reveals itself. In the stillness of the river, he sees his reflection, dark veins spreading beneath his skin, glowing faintly with fungal life. His body is no longer his own. The infection has already taken root. The jungle allows no escape. Survival here only means transformation. Gaia is not just a story of survival, but of surrender to nature's darkest power. The jungle consumes all who enter, leaving no escape. This haunting tale ends in silence, reminding us of fear that never dies. You are watching Fear Files Explain. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.